8 knockouts, 1 submission, 3 decisions. Is Rafael Fiziev any good? While on the topic of must-see striking specialists, I present to you Rafael Fiziev. 8 knockouts in MMA, yes, but 29 in kickboxing. Keep that in mind throughout this video. A hard-nosed Muay Thai power puncher with incredible dexterity and athleticism. He manages range very well, and when it's time to go, he goes, unloading multi-punch combos in close range to great effect. When he chooses to kick, it's not for volume's sake, it's to crush the body or render the opponent unconscious. I spoke on this before with Carlos Prates that these kickboxers coming over from Muay Thai and transitioning into smaller gloves get to throw punches faster and hit a whole lot harder. But they in turn also get hit more as they can't shell like they used to. In MMA, things slip through much easier and you need to evade. A spring-loaded power striker in every sense, there are gaps in the game of Rafael Fiziev exploited by the likes of Justin Gaethje, of all people. A violent duology that was close and competitive but saw Fiziev outpointed and outdamaged. After a worst-case scenario debut against Magomed Mustafayev, Fiziev went on an absolute tear through 155. Out of his 10 UFC fights, he's secured 7 performance bonuses, either by destructive knockout or by sheer entertainment in the cage. But our man Fiziev is on a 3-fight losing streak right now and hasn't had a win since 2022. His game is seeming to lack evolution. It hinges on his striking variety and reliable takedown defense, but he's missing something. It could just be fight IQ or career management, seeing as he took Gaethje on short notice and is now fighting the 6'3" Ignacio Bahamondes when he himself stands 5'8". But that's why we love him, because his style just screams, "I don't give a damn, let's fight." Did I mention he enjoys blacksmithing and riding choppers in his free time? Cool points. Rafael Fiziev, a Muay Thai marauder whose strikes carry heavyweight power in 4-ounce gloves. Strike accuracy, 52%. Strikes landed per minute, 4.8. Strikes absorbed per minute, 4.9. This is categorically bad. Rafael was seriously pieced up by the likes of Gaethje, but more notably, Bobby Green, who found a way to swarm him with volume. Takedown average, 0.5. Don't bank on it, but maybe he'll have to pull out a takedown against Ignacio. We'll see. Submission average, nada. Takedown accuracy, 57%. Strike defense, 49. Takedown defense of 90%. Fiziev escaped many attempts from Jacasey, RDA, and Gamrot, showing an elite-level sprawl game and crazy flexibility. Knockdown average of 0.2. Average fight time, 12 minutes. Rafael's strengths are high power and high dexterity. His weaknesses, spotty defense and prone to the brawl. Best performance was against Brad Riddell, a former training partner. Battle of the Tiger Muay Thai coaches. This fight is very special to me because these two likely knew a whole lot about each other, having done a ton of sparring over the years. And Brad Riddell is another guy with incredible striking fundamentals, but something was just missing with him. But these two went tit for tat in the apex and looked to be having a blast in the early goings, dapping each other up and smiling their way through it. Until Rafael lined Brad up with a cerebral spinning wheel kick straight to the temple. The timing, let alone the confidence to even throw this and stick it so nicely, was really a joy to watch. Brad seemingly went blank and that was a wrap. This just shows that Rafael is truly capable when matched with a striker with a similar build. He shows that gap in power and Muay Thai expertise, and I'm desperately praying to the MMA gods that he can return to this form as soon as possible. Most fun, the banger with Bobby Green. I would say the Bobby Green fight was most people's introduction to Fiziev, and for good reason. One of the better style clashes on the feet in recent history. Fiziev struggled to punch through Green's wavy defense at times, but did do enough early to seal the win, with crushing body kicks and sneaky elbows. Green overperformed here. Something was in the air that night or whatnot, because Fiziev just couldn't touch his chin with the right shot and actually began to tucker out towards the 3rd round. Both showed quite a bit of stubbornness in this fight, which made it very crowd-pleasing, but it was mildly concerning to see Fiziev struggle with the likes of an aged veteran like Bobby Green. He should be the type of prospect to punch a hole through a test like that, but we didn't get to see it. Instead, a 2-1 decision which had the crowd sounding like it was on Bobby's side. Fight of the night honors, however, let them get paid. Upcoming matchup, Ignacio Bahamondes is a very scary fighter. a Chilean kickboxer who moved to the US at 16 to pursue a professional career. He got in touch with very bright minds and has put together 7 UFC wins and some sickening finishes. He is going to dwarf over Fiziev with a 7-inch height advantage, which presents problems for both, honestly. Bahamondes can get away with some things at range. Fiziev can rip apart a larger target. Both men have made fat stacks off bonus money in their early careers, but I think here we have a real chess match, and it goes to decision. Both are going to land, but who will land more often, and with more impact? I think Fiziev. I just can't see him being stuck out at range, We haven't seen Rafael lose to a tall opponent yet, whereas we have seen Bahamondes lose to short, stocky opponents like Klein and McDessie. As for the future of Rafael Fiziev, he's only 32, and the company knows the type of entertainer he is, so there's a chance he sticks around even with a loss here, but he's running out of chances. He might just be one of these fighters here for a good time, and not a long time, and that gives me an idea. Yeah, book it.